Hey guys, Simon Bryson here and welcome to my show, and today you are not going to believe the combination of words that are about to come out of my mouth, okay? Today we're going to be reacting to an Asian pole dancing day trader, okay? Yes, you heard me correctly. All those words fit together, and yes, we're going to be reacting to this video right here. And it's all about a day in the life of an Asian pole dancing day trader, okay? Without further ado, by the way, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And on top of that, also destroy the like button. Without further ado now, let's see exactly how you spend a day as an Asian pole dancing day trader. Okay, here we go.
BX, locate please, 10,000 shares. Please, give me a good price. 1 cent, please, 1 cent. Okay, locate.
Alright, so she's obviously hyping the heck out of this, okay? Nobody wakes up like this. Oh my gosh, the market is open, 10,000. Oh my gosh, 5 cents over here. I've seen Ricky do the day trader also, do a lot of these videos, and he's always like super calm. So obviously he's like for theatricals, okay?
2 cents a share? That's too expensive.
Just kidding. That kind of crazy start only happens a few times a year as a day trader. I usually wake up at 4 a.m. here in the Pacific West Coast, which is 7 a.m. market time.
Oh my god, oh my god. But that's the life you choose if you want to be a day trader, right? By the way, guys, some statistics here. 80% of day traders lose money. Okay, if you want to play this game, the odds are already against you. Okay, by the way, she has like a lot of affiliate links like down there. I'm pretty sure she might even have a course, and a lot of these people actually, offset their losses most of the time, sometimes with the affiliate money they actually make also. So just keep that in mind also. Not saying she loses money, but just saying 80% of them usually lose money every single year. Just point that out.
Once in a while, I'll jump out of bed and run straight to locate borrows to short a stock, but most times that's not really necessary. Once I got up, I'll run to brush my teeth and get ready for the morning.
Alright, sounds pretty normal, okay? Pretty normal stuff. Waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning to brush your teeth and start day trading some stocks. My morning goes like this, I wake up whenever I really want to wake up. And basically, my stocks, I don't really trade them, okay? I buy them maybe and I hold them for maybe 10 to 20 years. Not as exciting as this one right here, but that's the life I choose, guys. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. By the way, I'm up around 20% right now.
And then it's coffee time. I don't really eat breakfast, but I always need coffee to start the day.
I don't know about you guys, man, but a lot of these people in LA, in New York too, but everybody loves coffee, loves energy drinks. My thing is this, I don't want to create any dependency whatsoever, especially me. If I try something and I like it, I can't stop doing it, okay? That's why I don't do anything that's not related to work or a game or whatever it is. But the idea of coffee, don't do it. I don't do anything to create any dependability on my body. I just do everything naturally. The only thing I drink is water, and this water is empty, but I have a little bit left. I should have not done that. I think that gives you cancer or something like that when the bottle is heating up. Big risk for this YouTube channel.
While we're waiting, I know what you're thinking. Oh, another millennial with their fancy, snobby drip coffee. I'm too cheap for that. I don't do anything like that. I just, do the store-bought coffee grind from Kicking Horse Coffee. Cost me $10 for the entire month.
Okay, so $10 on coffee instead of $5 every single day. I guess, it's pretty cool. Again, I just don't like coffee.
While I wait for my coffee to brew, I usually like to stretch and do some yoga to waken up my body.
Yeah, exercise, meditation, all these things are fairly important, so far so good, man. Sounds like a pretty regular morning. But again, it is 4 a.m. She's about to start day trading some stocks, okay?
After I got my stretch and my coffee, it's time to start working on reading the news, scanning the market, and writing out my trading plan.
Oh my gosh, 4 monitors. Is that excessive? Is that how it's supposed to be done? 4 monitors, this really fancy keyboard, really fancy mouse. But I'm guessing, might be overkill. I'm not sure.
Okay, so now that I have my coffee in my system and finally did my yoga morning stretch, I'm finally a little bit more awake now because It's tough waking at 4 a.m. every single day on the Pacific West Coast just to trade at 6:30 when market opens.
I'll usually prepare and get ready until about 6 a.m.
Okay, so it sounds like, you know, like in the beginning, like all she's really doing is like market preparation and making sure like she knows what she's gonna short and all that fancy stuff.
It's now about 6:20 and 10 minutes before the market opens. This is a time for me to do any last minute stretches and prepare before the market opens.
It's like you're it's like you're about to start playing like soccer or basketball, like get all those stretches. The reality, all you're really using is like your fingers, you know. It's like me stretching to like, you know, like edit a video. It's hilarious, but I get the concept.
And from 6:30 to around 8 a.m. is where I do the most active trading. This is usually the time when the markets are the most volatile and provide us a lot of ranges to trade to the upside and the downside.
I feel like you know, like day traders are just like looking at the market inefficiency and also like targeting like human emotion and taking advantage like early in the morning, because I'm assuming that most people are basically like trading their stocks like very early on, that way they can get rid of it or basically like buy more, and then these like day traders basically take advantage of it by kind of like timing things correctly, you know. And that's why it's so hard to do this correctly, because it's very hard to make predictions based basically just on news and stuff like that, you know, like algorithms. But in reality, you know, it's 80% they lose money, okay?
A lot of people think, oh, when you're day trading, you're literally like punching buttons, buying and selling all day long. But that's not true at all. Actually, most of the work I do in trading, I plan it all out before the market even opens. So when market opens, I'm just literally executing my trading plan, either to buy or sell at stock.
You can tell like she's very and that's about to play, but you can tell she's very like analytical with the way she thinks, you know. When I say 80% of people that actually lose money, the reason most people lose money is because they don't know when to stop. You know, it's kind of like going to Las Vegas and like winning one round and saying like, hey, okay, I'm gonna keep playing, and then you lose one round, you're like, oh, I gotta get my money back, and you lose another round, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Before you know, you don't have a house anymore, you don't have a car, and all you have is like this hotel for like one more night, and now your whole life is ruined. Okay, that happened to me, guys. No, it didn't. But the point is, you know, detaching yourself from emotion is always important, not just in day trading, but also when it comes to investing into stocks.
There will be days when I make 5 to 10 trades a day, sometimes a little bit more if the market is really volatile and there's a lot of opportunities, where I'll take, you know, maybe 20 to 30 trades a day.
Oh my gosh, 20 to 30 trades a day. If Warren Buffett heard this, he would be going crazy right now.
The key is patience. Patience, patience. That's the hardest thing to do in trading.
See, guys, I told you so, man. It's patience and also like psychology. It's a lot of things that go into this. Kind of like picking out market efficiencies, but instead of actually like analyzing, you're just like literally doing it in seconds, you know. So it's a hard game to play. It's a very hard game to play. And like she said, you know, she's executing a lot of trades. I hope in this video she talks about also about like the money she makes and also the money she loses, you know, because a lot of people always like grind up like, hey, I make so much money, but they don't talk about like, oh my gosh, I lost so much money also. Like I would want to see like a stat of like, I made this much money and I lost this much money, and then you get like a balance sheet and you find out exactly what's the net profit or they actually like lost a ton of money.
At around 9 o'clock, this is where I take a small break and eat some snacks.
Is she eating dead fish? Is that what that is?
Yes, that's right. I'm eating dried fish.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, you know, I'm the type of guy, I don't even like avocados, bro. I don't like avocados. I don't like coffee. You're talking to me about a dry fish. This is beyond me.
Is it weird? No, I don't think so. But is it delicious? Absolutely.
And then most days,
is it delicious? Absolutely not. I'm just kidding, you know, but I just have like, I have such a small category of things that I can eat, you know, because I'm very picky.
I also need to go back and take an hour of beauty nap. Because, you know, waking up at 4 a.m. on the Pacific West Coast is...
You know, I'm laughing so much because usually like people that work from home have it so good during quarantine. You know, like, you know, like quarantine is not a real thing for people to work. I work from home also, you know. So basically, I wake up, I plan a video, I execute a video, then maybe sometimes I go outside and like do some business, like real business stuff, but like usually I'm inside the house. Like look at her, like she woke up, ate breakfast, ate some dry fish, did some like mini yoga thing, and now she's like sleeping for an hour and then waking up. Like, you know, this is like quarantine, you know, it's quarantine.
Once I woke up from my nap, from 11 o'clock to 1 p.m. is where I'm just usually observing the
Hey, look, Graham Stephan. It's funny how, you know, you can always have like a different perspective on certain things and still like learn from other things, you know. So in reality, she might be like, okay, you know, I'm a day trader. Graham doesn't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Warren Buffett doesn't agree with that. But she still like listens to see exactly what other things you can actually find out. So that's pretty cool also.
And by the way, this is like the perfect time for me to sit here and catch up on all my YouTube subscriptions. And I'll make sure to, you know, tap those like buttons on all the subscriptions and do my part to
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Type the like button, guys. Do your part, and let's get this video to at least half a like. You know, you guys have been doing really bad. You know, I'm getting the quarterly reports, and you guys are not performing like at all. Okay, so you better do better, or else you guys are fired. Yeah, you're fired. Sorry. Actually, you're fired. I'm sorry. So far, guys, you know, I think most people, like, usually whenever it comes to, for example, day trading, or for example, like flipping houses, people don't understand that this is not like a get rich like quick scheme. Like usually it's not, and if it is, it's usually like somebody trying to scam you. But the idea of like flipping homes, usually it's gonna like, it's kind of like a whole like full-time job. Same thing for like trading stocks, and that's why if you want to be an investor, like value investing is the best way to do it. That way you're not putting like a lot of work. If you want to be a real estate investor, just like getting like rental properties or just cash flow instead of flipping them is actually a better way. But people that just want like fast money, quick money usually do this. But again, you know, maybe like the top like 10 percentile or like 5 percentile actually like make so much money, like oh my god, oh my god. But then even those ones, if you guys notice, okay, secret here, secret time, if you guys notice, even those people right there always like sell you a course or sell you like a PDF or a book trying to teach you something, because in reality they kind of switch over from like actually like doing trading to just actually like teaching you about it, and that way they make most of their money from that. I spoke to a guy once that basically, like, I won't say his name, I spoke to a guy once though that basically had an entire course dedicated to starting a business that he literally sold like 2 or 3 years ago. But he says, Tommy, it doesn't matter, you know, I'm still teaching people the facts. But in reality, he's no longer an owner of that business. So again, it's kind of like fluctuating from like, hey, starting a business and doing the business, to now saying like, hey, I'd rather teach about the business because that way I can actually make more money. So just keep that in mind.
Once the bell rings at 1 p.m. and the market's closed, that's where I finally can cook and eat my lunch.
Oh my gosh, she is making ramen. She looks like a college student. This is not good. So far, all I'm hearing is coffee, dry fish, and ramen. Unless she makes like that really cool ramen, like, you know, with the eggs and the meats, like in Naruto or something like that. But if she's just making plain ramen, not like ramen, like I'm just worried about her, man. She needs to like get it together.
So I'll admit, when it comes to cooking, I'm probably the laziest person ever. Like, I just really don't give a shit about cooking.
It's like she read my mind and they just like came at me super hard. Like, I don't give nothing about no cooking, man. Leave me alone. Oh man, cooking is important, man. You gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay healthy if you're gonna make all those trades. You know, you gotta stay healthy.
Usually I'll eat some leftovers or some takeout or just throw some instant ramen on the stove. Yes, that's right. This is instant ramen. I need to get my daily dose of MSGs, okay?
Oh my gosh, this is not healthy. I hope it's like for the video and she actually like eats more healthy. But so far, man, we got like 0 carbs with the entire coffee. We got some dead fish, maybe like 60 calories. And now we got some ramen like with the whole soda. It's like a whole like pack of salt and sodium. Not good, not good.
After lunch, I'll go back to journal my trades, catch up on some news if there's any after-hours movers, and doing some miscellaneous work on my computer. And a lot of times, this is where I will plan out my YouTube videos.
This is interesting, you know, this is interesting. So now she has like around 279,000 subscribers. So I'm guessing like about this time right now, she's probably making more money from YouTube than she makes from her trades. Most likely, you know, because it happens like that, you know, whenever, because for example, right, you can trade, for example, for 2 hours a day. But you can make a video and show it to, like, for example, right here, 2.5 million people and make a ton of money from it. But I guess she's also like, she has to keep up the work because also that's a part of her channel. So I get the whole thing.
3 p.m. in the afternoon is when I'm finally getting ready to go out. This is where I'll change and do some very minimal makeup. If you've been following me...
Okay, so by 3 p.m. she's actually going out the house. You know, it's quarantine at its biggest level. I wonder where she's going.
On my YouTube channel, you know I care as much about makeup as I do with cooking. I really don't give a shit.
Oh my god, she's raw. This woman right here, she's raw. She's like, edgy. I like edgy comedy.
I don't really believe in spending 20, 30 minutes putting on layers of powder on my face.
You know, the crazy thing about makeup is not like the time it takes, you know, because anything like that you want to do in life, it's gonna take some time. But the crazy thing about makeup is like how much it costs, man. I think it's like $50 for like a powder foundation, like the thing to put like under their faces. I don't know what the fudge is going on over there, man.
I just want to take a quick second to admire my new shower curtain. I got it after my optometrist told me that I'm staring at the screen too much and I need to look at more trees. So I got this so I don't have to go out any.
Oh my gosh, this comedy is psychotic. Oh. Hey guys, you know what? My doctor told me I need to go outside and have some fresh air. So basically, right here, they just bought me like this money tree, and this way I can just stay at home and not have to do anything.
Now that I've gotten ready, it's time to pick up my friend to go to workout. So there's a running.
Oh my gosh, this ad looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that ad was so good I had to watch it. So it reminds me of Pixar, right? Yeah, man, like do something about your problems. Don't just complain about them. Things are gonna become obsolete. You gotta move on.
I drive a Toyota Corolla from the early 2000s when my family and I immigrated to Canada. This car may not be worth a lot.
Oh, she lives in Canada. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Like I agree. You don't really need to buy a fancy car and like lose out 50% in depreciation in the first 5 years. Not needed. I agree with you there.
So this is my friend Belinda, and we've been pole dancing together for about 2 years now.
You know, I think pole dancing is actually like a sport, guys. Now, you know, like it used to be like you know what it used to be, but now it's like a sport. Like a lot of things are becoming a sport, man. Like it's very interesting.
We take our classes at Tantra Fitness.
I feel like for everyone that's gonna say in the comments down below, like, hey, you know what? It's not a real sport, man. It's kind of like ballet. Is it called ballet? Ballet, like the thing when the girls like or the guys actually put on like these fancy shoes and like they like do this like you know like ooh and they spin around like put the leg up. Like there was a movie about that and like the guys couldn't do it. It's like a full-on workout. So it's kind of like one of those things that you're like, oh my god, you know it's not a real sport. Nobody cares about it. But like I hope like one of you guys try it and they're like, oh I can't even do this, you know. So it might be pretty harder than we might think it is. You know, will I try it? I'm not interested, but you should try it. And then record a video and then DM me on Instagram at Tommy Bryson and I'll check it out.
This is our instructor, Mickey.
Yeah, you see that is not easy, okay? You see that stuff is not easy. So at this moment right here, you see this is what I'm telling you guys. It's not easy.
I think Mickey secretly enjoys torturing us each week in the pole dancing classes. Pole dancing is hard. It's an
yeah, this stuff does not look cool, and it's not look easy. I mean, it looks cool, but it does not look easy. Like, look at her leg, and look at her, like the way she's like twisted and bent. It's crazy.
extremely painful sport. It's really not as easy as most.
Oh, you guys see? She called it a sport. She called it a sport. Are you mad? Are you mad? I'm not mad. I don't care. Remember when volleyball wasn't a sport? Alright, video over. Nothing else to see.
My friend Belinda and I love to eat. And one of our go-to food is Vietnamese pho and fried.
Oh, you guys know what pho is? I think pho is like bone marrow, something like that. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm not a part of none of this stuff, man. Nobody's gonna make me eat any of this stuff.
After we're done eating, it's time to go home, wind down, shower, and getting ready for bed. And we'll start the cycle again tomorrow at 4 a.m.
Alright guys, so if we learned anything here is that basically day traders is like a full-time job that doesn't stop. So you have to be constantly paying attention to the market and then constantly executing trades. Well, not as many trades, but in anything in life you have to find a balance. And obviously she's finding a balance by being, for example, she's a very bad eater. I'm not a fan of that at all. I wish she's like gets better like at eating and cooking at home, because basically if she gets better at like basically buying things outside, it's gonna get too expensive. But so far, like, what did I think about the video? I thought the video was very interesting. It's pretty unique. I never like reviewed anything like this in my life, you know, like a pole dancing Asian day trader. Pretty cool if you ask me. Would I do this job? Do I want this lifestyle? The answer is probably no. You know, the thing is, like, there's nothing passive about like being a day trader. It's like a full-time job. There's nothing passive about it whatsoever. Maybe like one point you actually get to a point where like, okay, I made so much money, I can just go out there. But in reality, A, nothing passive about it. 2, taxes are crazy. 3, 80% of people actually lose money. The odds are against you. So overall, all props to her. I hope she's like diversifying her assets, and that way she can actually have some passive income coming in. But overall, 2 comments here. Eat better. And number 2 is diversify your portfolio and make sure you actually have some passive income coming in. That's about it, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And comment down below and let me know, are you going to try some pole dancing? Are you gonna do it? Comment down below, let me know. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video right here, well, like this video. On top of that, also, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. On top of that, also, follow me on Instagram, Time Bracing. And before I go, if you want to watch another video, okay, on this lady right here, that's a loan officer, but is in massive credit card debt. How does that make sense? Go find out. Click this video right here. Also, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.